friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to let a TikTok filter decide my books. So there is this new TikTok filter, and it is like a ranking romance series filter, and I wanted to do it so bad, but then I realized I haven't read half of the series that are part of the filter. Some of my favorite series are part of the filter, but the other ones I haven't read, and they're like super well-known series that I need to get to, at least at some point. But we're gonna do this. Here we go. So we have the King of Sin series. I think I do have the first book in that series. King of Wrath. Oh god. King of Wrath by Anna Huang. This will be our first book. Next we have the Dreamland Billionaire series, which I already finished. So what's next? Off-Campus series, which I also already finished. The Windy City series. Okay, I've heard a lot about this. People usually don't like the first book, so I have to see if I'll pick up the first book or the second book. We will see. Magnolia Parks. Magnolia Parks. I do still need to read Into the Dark, and I've been avoiding it because I know the mental anguish that's gonna come with finishing that book. So I guess we're gonna be reading Into the Dark. I'm scared. Okay, so far the books that we are reading is King of Wrath by Anna Huang, and then I need to go to Barnes and pick up Mile High or Caught Up. I have Into the Dark already on my shelf. All right, let's go to Barnes. Let's go get the book, and then we will start this up. I think we're gonna start with King of Wrath. Okay, I did go to Barnes. I did indeed go to Barnes. And let me just tell you, they did not have the book that I went there for. They didn't have Mile High or Caught Up or any of that series. I'm gonna see if it's on Kindle Unlimited. If not, okay, it's on Kindle Unlimited. So I'll read it on my Kindle. Alright, I guess we'll see you at home when I actually start reading for this video. Okay, bye. So I started King of Wrath, and I'm on page 77, so almost 20% of the way through the book. And I understand what's happening in said book now. Okay, so this girl, Vivian, is a jewelry heiress, and her parents want to find a way into like the old money society and like those kinds of people and open those doors. So they betroth her to Dante Russo, who is the CEO of this like major company. He's a billionaire. He comes from old money, and the only way that they have, or the way that they have gotten him to agree to this deal, is because the father has blackmail on Dante, and he will basically do anything to keep that under wraps. And so he agrees to this deal, and while they're getting to know each other, and while they're like going through all of the details of like the wedding, her moving in, all this stuff, he's trying to figure out how to get rid of the blackmail. And I assume throughout whatever, he's gonna realize that he likes her, and then they're gonna fall in love. I'm assuming. I'm liking it so far. We're not like super deep into anything because I'm only 76 pages in, but so far it's pretty fast moving. I like the writing so far. I like the banter. They have really good banter. Dante is an asshole, but like I kind of like him. I kind of really like him. And Vivian is just, I don't know. I like her. There's nothing like super stand out about her besides the fact that she's like, she doesn't want to lose her family, and she knows that if she doesn't agree to her parents' terms on this marriage, that she would lose her family basically and get cut off. So we'll see what happens with that. As of right now, Dante's very controlling. He's trying to tell her what to do, and I'm liking that Vivian is like, you're my fiance, you're not my boss. You don't tell me what to do. 'Cause period. As you should, babe. Let him know. But yeah, so far so good. I'm enjoying it. I can't wait to see like when they actually like, when things start to really get juicy. I'm excited to see that, because I feel like him in love is gonna be so cute. Maybe not cute, it's probably gonna be real spicy. But I'm excited! Okay. Anyway, on page 221, 55% of the way through, and I'm really enjoying this book. I'm having an amazing time, actually. I love Dante. Oh my god. Oh. I feel like in real life this doesn't add up, but in books, like a jealous man, well, not jealous, but like he's jealous, but like overprotective, touch her and I'll kill you, like, excuse me? Like, their relationship is just now coming together. But you can see how much he cares about her. It's another man who has like emotional trauma and is too scared to like let a woman in. It's the classic billionaire who's like in love with work. But I'm starting to like Vivian a little bit more. I don't love her. Like, I don't connect to her really, but I am really, really into Dante. Like, he's carrying this book. But yeah, their relationship's just cute so far. I just like how he is with her. Like, he's very intentional with what he does with her. I don't know. Yeah, he's just very territorial over her, like, and you can see where he is starting to, like, he's falling for her, but he has such this hatred towards her father. So he's like, I can't fall in love with her because I'm gonna ruin her family. I am back and I have finished King of Wrath. Honestly, I had a good time reading this book. Is it my favorite book ever? Not really. Honestly, this is pretty on par for me, with like The Fine Print by Lauren Asher. I feel like I felt the same way about both of them. I really enjoyed the guy. I really enjoyed Dante. He was so fun. Not fun, because he's not fun man. He's very brooding and like mean to everybody else. At the beginning he was like that with Vivian, but as the relationship started to go, he started to get really nice and sweet, and the things that he would do for her and the way that he tried to charm her into their relationship, adorable. Very much, if he wanted to, he would, and he wanted her so bad that he just did, and it was so cute. It was very fast-paced. You got pretty much right into what was going on. You learned everything fairly quickly. Quick to understand the relationship dynamics, not only between Vivian and Dante, but Vivian and her family, as well as Dante and his family. And overall, I gave this book a 4 stars. It was good. I liked it. There was nothing that I was like, ooh. Oh, actually, the 3rd act breakup. I feel like that is always something that will lower my rating on the book, is the 3rd act breakup, because it usually feels like they can be avoided. But I get, like, But I guess they just you need something else to happen. I can't get behind the third act breakups. It's like miscommunication, and it's just, why? But besides that, I had a good time. This was fun. Our next book is going to be Mile High by Liz Tomford, which I need to download. I don't hear great things about this book, and so I kind of didn't want to buy it if there's a possibility that I'm just going to DNF it. And so I am going into this book pretty skeptical of what's going to happen. I don't know what the plot is. I'm pretty sure the guy is a professional athlete. I don't know what sport he plays. I actually know nothing about this book, except that people don't really love it, which is probably not the best way to go into a book. But I guess we'll see. I'm gonna start this up right now. Oh my god, it says it's gonna take me 14 hours to read this book. I'll be back when I can tell you what the book is about. And I'll give my opinions on it so far when I get to whatever point. Hi friends, I am back and I am 18% through Mile High. I think I know what the plot is. This guy, Evan Sanders, is one of the best players in the NHL, and him and his team go on their team plane for the first time of the season and realize they have a new plane, which means they have a new crew. And on the plane, he meets a new flight attendant. Her name is Stevie, and she will be the flight attendant for the whole rest of the season. Miles, where did I just get that from? Why was I thinking about Funny Story? Xander's is instantly taken by Stevie, and because she is like not fawning over him like the other girls how other girls usually do. And so he has made it his mission to like get in her pants pretty much, which not my favorite part. I wish it was like, oh, I like her because she's, I don't know, something about her mainly about her personality, not about her body and how she looks. It's kind of weird. And now I can see why some people don't like this book based on that. Okay, so Stevie is a flight attendant who lives in Chicago with her twin brother, who is a NBA athlete. So she's not impressed impressed by Xander's. She kind of just thinks he's another annoying athlete who just doesn't care about women, which very much sounds like it based off of how his feelings towards her, I guess. And so they keep having these run-ins. They've both expressed that they find each other attractive, but there's nothing on like an emotional level really. So it's kind of like, I don't know. As of right now, it's okay. I'm not obsessed and I don't hate it. So we'll keep reading and then we'll see how I feel. Okay guys, I think I am officially DNFing Mile High by Liz Tomford. I am so bored. I'm not feeling it. I'm almost 30% of the way through the book. It's just not giving. It doesn't feel like a romance. Because I don't like the characters. I mean, I don't mind the female main character. I actually like her. But him, I don't love. Like, I have to like the MMC because otherwise I'm not gonna like the romance, you feel? And that's what I'm getting from this. Like, I don't like him. Even if, like, he's putting on a front for the media and, like, whatever. Ugh. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. He just seems like... he's just a womanizer, and I don't like it. Like, if you have a notes app of all the women you've slept with in each city, like, I feel like that's a problem, and that's not something I want to deal with. So I think we're gonna DNF this. So, because I don't see myself giving it more than 3 stars, so why am I gonna read it? But if I somehow magically feel like I want to pick it up after I finish Magnolia Park's Into the Dark, and if I magically feel like picking it up after that, we'll do it. But I highly doubt that will be happening. So that's the end of this. We're done. Next, we're gonna pick up Into the Dark. I am mentally not prepared for this book. I'm like 50% of the way through, and my feelings so far, I mean, I adore this series so much, so I feel like I'm gonna love it no matter what. This is one of my 6-star series. I'm really scared to get to the end because this is the last book in BJ and Magnolia's point of view. And I know it's gonna hurt so bad when I finish it. Like, I've already had a mental breakdown somewhere in this section of the book, as you saw. And I still have this much left of the book. So, but they just mentioned a certain someone. And that if you read Long Way Home, a special someone is now back. And let me just say, if I see him, I'm gonna cry. I will be feral. Literally, just the mention of his name, I was like, where? Take me to him. Guys, when the next Daisy Hates book comes out, I don't know who I'm gonna be. I'll come back with another update at some point, or my thoughts of the book when I'm done, even though I can't give too many thoughts because it is the last book in a series, and I'm not gonna ruin this series for anyone because it's so amazing. Also, if you want to see me read the rest of the Magnolia Parks series, I have a video that you could watch. Okay, all I'm gonna say is no fictional man can make me cry like Julian hates. His feelings and his emotions instantly will make me cry. This book is putting me through it. Like, I feel so unwell. Jessa Hastings just gets it. That is gonna hurt so badly to read in his book, in like the Daisy Hates books. Just thinking about it, like, Julian Hates deserves the world. He deserves the entire world. I am back and I finished Magnolia Parks Into the Dark. And boy, can I say, I'm so sad. I am so sad to say goodbye to these characters. My heart actually really hurts. If you don't know what the Magnolia Parks universe is, the Magnolia Parks series, Magnolia Parks and BJ Valentine are socialites in Britain. They used to date each other when they were younger, and something happens. They broke up, and then through the other three books of their story, you're following them trying to figure out their stuff, figuring out their lives, figuring out if they're actually truly meant for each other, or if it was all for nothing. And it's a very bittersweet ending. I adore these characters with my whole heart. You saw this book put me through quite a bit of torture, but the series is so beyond worth it. If you have not read it, please, please, please read the Magnolia Park series. You will not regret it. All in all, this book gets a 5 stars. Of course, it is a 6-star series. I don't know if I will ever feel the way I feel about these books, about anything else. But yeah, Jessa Hastings' writing is just magnificent. The way she writes, it's just so poetic. The way she writes them and their feelings towards each other is just so beautiful. And all I can ever wish for is love like BJ Magnolia's. It's all a girl wants. And with that being said, thank you for coming along with me and reading the books that TikTok picked for me. I had a really good time. These books were very good. I'm excited to continue this series. Super sad that this one is over, but all in all, had a great time. The Windy City series, maybe I'll continue it. Maybe I'll pick up the second book and see what that's about. But that is the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, bye friends.